Hello and welcome to How Managing Up Happens in the Sales Department. Today we're going to talk about three very specific ways that we use the concept of managing up. Number one, that includes data. Number two, solutions, not just problems. And number three, drafts. So if we focus on the first one, which is data, when we say data, that refers to any relevant information that needs to be brought to the table when a specific issue or discussion or problem solving session is taking place. This might relate to a document on SharePoint that is relevant to that discussion, or a document or a board from Monday, or an email trail from Outlook or HubSpot. And I'll give you an example. It was only yesterday that I was speaking to Divine and Princess, and we were fleshing out a particular issue that had taken place in PSV. And what did we need? We needed some very specific Excel sheets that Francis was able to provide. So Divine and Princess reached out to Francis and to Lynn. And once we'd retrieved that information, we were able to continue with our discussion and because we had all of the relevant information in front of us. And so it helped us make more informed decisions. So data is super key. Preparing ahead of the meeting and bringing the relevant data is also really key. Now, if we talk specifically about the CRM role, for instance, if a CRM is new, or if they're in training, or if they need additional guidance, and they present a draft, an email that they're planning to send out to a prospective client or a lead that they're working on, they will at times submit a draft. Now, before being able to comment on that draft, it's important that I see the communications that have gone on before, any other relevant data or information, such as the PSV spreadsheet relating to that artist. And only then, when I have all of the data, necessary information, can I give more informed feedback. So that's data. Number two, the importance of bringing solutions, not just problems. Now, Natalie very articulately and very wonderfully talked about this in her Managing Up one sheet, which I really hope you've consumed because it's such good quality. And in there, in one of her practical tips, she talks about how when an issue arises, it's always super important to come having done some pre-thinking. Not just presenting a problem, it's also about providing solutions. Now, Chris at the Workaway very wonderfully presented his strategy, and he talked about bringing three solutions to the table and presenting your preferred solution. Now, in Natalie's one sheet and across the board, this is what we're encouraging in the company, that everyone brings 2 to 3 solutions to the table. And then, of course, you can share your preferred option, and that would be very welcome. And just having done some pre-thinking is just so impactful, not just for the department, but also for the company. So bringing solutions and not just problems is number two. Lastly, number three, the importance of drafts. Now, this certainly pertains to or affects SDRs, our sales development representatives, and also our CRMs. Now, we talk about SDRs for a moment. An SDR will typically reach out to an artist that's been verified by the PSV team. And the SDR will typically reach out on one of our social platforms, whether that be Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Etsy, Behance, and so on. Now, before those messages go out, at times some messages will need to be checked because, of course, it's important that our messaging is in alignment. And this is the same with CRMs, or our artist relationship manager, as we like to call them. Before external messages go out, at times, if there's been a process change, or if someone's new, or if someone's in training, we will request drafts. And of course, it's important that drafts are sent with all of the relevant data. So to close, what do we do in the sales department to ensure that we're managing up? Number one, we make sure we bring all of the necessary and relevant data information to the table when having a specific discussion about a topic or a situation or an issue. Number two, bringing 2 to 3 solutions when presenting a problem. And number three, providing drafts. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you.